Explain the applicable rate and the due date for the Affordable Housing Levy. We say explain. One is explain. Explain the applicable rate and the due date for the affordable, we call it the Affordable Housing Levy, for the Affordable Housing Levy. We say that Affordable Housing Levy is basically the mandatory contribution. That is the mandatory contribution from both employer and employee towards building what we call the affordable housing. We call it the mandatory contribution, one of the statutory deduction by both employer and employee towards building of the affordable housing. But the question is very specific. What is the applicable rate? The applicable rate we know is that should be 3%. That is 1.5 from employer, and 1.5 from employee, 1.5 from employee. So that is the rate, 3%, or you can say 1.5 from the employer and 1.5% from the employee. And the second part of it, because this question basically had two parts, the due dates for the affordable housing. We say that the due date is, we say 9th of the following month. 9th of the following month. And this, you remember, is also the day that also payee, which is statutory deduction, should be submitted. So that is the 9th of the following month. That should also be the due date. So by saying 3%, we're just expounding 1% by the employer, 1.5% by the employer, and 1.5% by the employee. That gives you the first part of it. The second part of it is the due date. And the due date, we have said, is 9th of the following month. And that is how we conclusively answer that question 3, Roman A. Question 3, Roman A. Question 3, Roman A.